Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Virgo, we're going to do a reading for you. I'm going to do, I'm just going to let it flow, baby. I'm going to let it flow. I'm going to start with the Return of Spirit Oracle deck, and then we're going to go into the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Tarot deck, and we're going to, clarify stuff. Okay, I gotta say something. It's really bugging me. It's driving me crazy. So there's an ad that is appearing. I'm seeing it quite often. And I'm guessing because I do tarot readings and all that stuff. That's why it's appearing with my videos. I don't like this ad at all. And I gotta speak up about it. So it's some kind of an app that's going to connect you with a psychic. And this psychic is going to make your life all better, baby. So I don't want to come out and say what it is, but it rhymes with arumba, but it starts with a K. This is really bad. If you are drawn to that, I would really highly go somewhere else. I just think any tarot reader, any oracle reader, any psychic, any intuitive who is worth their own salt would never tell you that I'm going to make your life better by the information that I give you. You all know that you're the only one that can make your life better, right? You can take information, you can do with it what you want, you can sit on it, you can marinate with it, you can take it over time, you can see how it goes, you can go a completely different way. I don't have a problem with people advertising on my channel that they're a psychic or they can offer guidance, but I have a big problem with something that's advertising to pretty much say that my life is so much better because of it. Oh, frag, man. Like, it's really upsetting me. I know there's a way that I can go in and I can do something about the advertisements, but I don't think I can pick and choose specifically. Oh, that one I really have a problem with because I think it's very misleading, and I think it targets people who are in the most vulnerable state, like the people that they have in these, they're giving their experience with this app or whatever it is. And one woman, well, my boyfriend was cheating on me, and I thought things would get better, so I went to this. And another chick, it was so wonderful, and we got engaged, and something just wasn't right. I don't they seem like vulnerable people. They're depicting vulnerable people to me. And I know that there are going to be vulnerable people that come to my channel. So I do try to give you tough love. I try to give you some cards and some guidance. But at the end of the day, take it or leave it, baby. You can tell me in the comments too, like, I'm not resonating, Cindy. I'm glad that you're noticing that. So anyways, I needed to say that because it's appearing on my channel and I don't like it. So let's get started. And look at that. I got a sunburn on one side of my face here. I went for a walk yesterday with and look at that. See, this side is not so bad. It's like the yin and the yang. The yin and the yang. I went for a walk yesterday with my Aries friend, mother of 4, who lives down the street. And then it was so beautiful that we sat in her backyard, 6 feet away, and just talked for 2 hours or so after an hour walk of talking. And I was getting ready last night to go to bed, and my face is burnt. And then it's burnt on my neck too. I had my hair in a ponytail, so yeah, my ear is burnt. That's what happens in Canada when it gets a little bit warm and the sun finally comes out. Oh, dang! Let's go out and sit in it and see if we can fry ourselves. Kind of what, happens. So anyways. All right, Virgo. I'm feeling very sassy after I was checking something on my channel. Oh, I just go in and look at the comments periodically and delete the porn bots. I can't even block them anymore. There's so many of them. Oh, boy. And then that's when I saw the ad and I got all riled up because I've seen it so many times before. I'm like, that's enough of this. Virgo. Let's give us a card for Virgo. A card for Virgo. Maybe there's a message in all of that for you. If you feel vulnerable or you see someone who might be vulnerable or susceptible to something that could take advantage of them, I'm sure you have to pay a good price for whatever that is. Celestial. Ooh, you know what? Let's go right into the book and get the clear message. I really love Shirley Harnish's, because this is her artwork, her fractal images. The messages that she has are so beautiful with this. So what do we got here? We got celestial, divine, space and time. The celestial card brings with it divine energies of the benevolent beings who are here to assist you with the human journey of incarnation. Perhaps you have been struggling to understand exactly what your purpose or soul's role is on Earth. Oh, I love it. You know, maybe you are supposed to speak out for people who might be vulnerable, or speak out when something is not right. Just me. You could doubt whether you even have a purpose or if you hold any special gifts or qualities. This card has come to you today to reassure you that you are indeed uniquely gifted in your own special way. The celestial beings who love and support you here want to ease your worry and doubt. Most people find their purpose almost as if by accident. And although it would be nice to have a magical scroll fall from the heavens, which stated clearly what we are here to do, it isn't going to happen that way. We must discover this for ourselves. See, like you can't rely on an app or an application or a YouTube video or anything like that to make your life better. Only you can. And you gotta see where it's taking you. You have to trust in yourself. We must discover this for ourselves. It is the act of struggle and effort itself which reveals to us our strengths and gifts. Each unique aspect of you and your life path is revealed in its own divine time. Your divine celestial beings are asking you to hold on to your faith, to trust the journey of discovery you are taking, and to believe in yourself. They ask that you simply take action and step forward, whether you feel confident or not. It's the movement forward that matters most here. You just might make a discovery about yourself in a way which you least expect. I gotta stop there too. So, I feel like the people in the advertisement, I feel, because they still, like, they've gone through this experience and they got out of a bad situation and they feel so much better about their life. But to me, they still come off as really vulnerable and kind of like weak and meek. And I'm thinking to myself, as I'm reading this and conveying that it's so important about you being the one that discovers where truth is. Like, not feeling like I needed to rely on this to guide me. You can do it. You can do this for yourself. You just might make a discovery about yourself in a way which you least expect. The entire universe is supporting you at this time. Do not give up on yourself. You are not alone or forgotten down here. Spirit is here with you, loving and guiding you each step of the way. You are on the path you are meant to be on and doing exactly what you should be to take you to where you need to go. Oh, I love it. Yeah. You know, I feel like too that you are probably becoming your path as you're taking the steps that you want to take forward, whether you want to follow guidance in this reading or any other reading, or you just want to follow your own guidance, take some lessons, learn something, move on, absorb it in your own way and apply it in your own way, that you are about to find some sort of like calling or reason for you here, like something that lifts up your spirit and lifts up other people's spirits. No way. Look what you have at the bottom. Return of Spirit. Okay. Let's pull out cards for Virgo. Sexy Virgo. And it's funny because you know what? Virgo is not the sign that I would think would, you know, that ad that I was talking about. But I mean, you know, it depends what all your other placements are. And it also depends on what you've experienced in life and what people have told you about yourself. You know, people have already set you up to say that, well, you can't really guide yourself, or you really don't know, honey, or, you know, that kind of shit. It can take your power away. And that's what bothers me about that ad, because I feel like it's trying to take people's power away. It's not just offering them a different perspective. You know, look at things differently, receive some sort of messages of guidance, and see if that helps you on your journey. It's like, I needed this to help my life. Yeah. It's like those evangelists, right? Some of them. You need to give me a lot of money to go to heaven. I'm going to have like I'm going to have a couple of wives. I'm going to have some ho-hos in the back. I'm going to have a big mansion. But you need to give me money. So you go ahead. I'm really all sassy this morning. 1, 2. There you are, showing up to your reading. I like it. 3, 4. All right, let's see what that is. That is. It's releasing something. You are flying out. You are going to fly out. Oh, this feels like a self-discovery. This is a self-discovery reading. Like you've been on that. You know, even when I was talking about at the beginning, it might have been just you like realizing I'm the one who has the power here. Do you see what you got? Here, I'm never centered, am I? I'm always a little off kilter. So you have the 9 of Pentacles. You have the Hermit. Wait, you got the Mother of Wands, like the Queen of Wands. Then you have Judgment. And I was called to pull out a 5th card, but I was also called to kind of put it, and you don't see it, do you? It's not in the frame. And that's where I really got them. This is self-discovery, and this is allowing that to really grow and expand. The 10 of Wands, releasing the burdens that you have taken on thus far and letting them go. Really beautiful cards here. Wow, this 9 of Pentacles has like a lot of fire because it mimics the energy here. You're looking fine, damn you. You are a sexy Virgo. Like these 2 cards, like the 9 of Pentacles, you got it all together. You're looking fine. Your life, things, I don't want to say like it's fake. It's not really fake. It's the 3-dimensional parts of your life are really like you're pulling it all together. It's coming into order for you. Celestial, you're on some sort of a path that is really guiding you to kind of where you're meant to go in this life and maybe what you're meant to do. And that's the kind of thing that's going to feel really good doing it. It's not the sort of thing, well, I was guided and I have to do this and I hate this job and this is where the universe is taking me. This is beautiful. This is like your spirit and your destiny coming into alignment through space and time here on Earth. So nice. And like the Mother of Wands, you've got some really wonderful stuff inside of you to protect you. It's kind of funny, the eggs and the mother. Maybe you got some fine eggs. That's really funny. Why she got the eggs? I don't know. But you are going to bust out of the gates. Because then here, kind of funny how I'm doing like the odd ones come together. I want to say like 2 odd ones and the 2 even ones. The odd ones come together. Maybe that means something to somebody. So you have the Hermit and you have Judgment. So I love this because it's so much of your energy. You are, however you're doing this, like looking after yourself, looking after your pentacles, looking after your home life, looking after work, you know, doing what you need to do, getting stuff done. It's really about physical abundance in your life. And, so I've been doing my little astrology study, and you guys are going to see it soon. I haven't been using it lately on the channel because I've been writing on it. Is my Rider-Waite tarot deck. I've been going through an astrology book, and I'm learning about the planetary and zodiac energy of like all the minor arcana as well. So this is I can't remember now. It's something to do with Venus. Is it Venus? It might be Venus in Virgo. It's an earth energy, obviously, because it's a pentacle. So this is Empress in waiting. This is the Empress in waiting energy. So you could look at this as this is a place of safety. And look at with the Hermit. This is a safe place. The Empress in waiting can be someone who used to be an Empress, someone who's about to become an Empress. So what is an Empress? An Empress is someone that looks after kind of like a kingdom. So having more than just yourself to look after, having other people that you would look after. And it's sort of the epitome of all the queens in the tarot. It's really like bringing together all the elements of personalities and energy and being able to negotiate those energies in a really healthy way throughout your life as you take steps forward. And look at you. You are working on that. Like you are making that really, really good in your own way. Totally in your own Virgo way. I think that's Venus in Virgo. I think it is. Let me see. What is Venus in Virgo? I'm being called to look at that in here. Venus in Virgo. Oh, it does look like an Empress. A close friendship may develop further. A total makeover. A love affair with someone at work. Oh, well, be careful. That's funny. A Venus in Virgo. That's what this feels like. A Venus in Virgo. So that's what Venus in Virgo is. Might be wrong, but that book is kind of telling me the same thing. So you're doing it in your own way. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. And look at you, like just coming out. It's almost like coming out of hibernation, and people are starting to go, whoa, what happened to Virgo? What were you doing during quarantine? Say, I was looking after all the physical, mental, psychological attributes of myself. And now I'm coming out and I feel really empowered with it. You're feeling like you could take flight, really, like just taking flight, but grounded. Because think about that. Think about these two elements. The snake is very grounded. It doesn't even have little footies. It can't. Not even like a centipede or a millipede. It's got nothing there. It just has the muscles that it uses. So maybe you're working out too. You got some nice muscles going on. And very grounded. I'm curious about the eggs. This is one of the only mother or queen of a wands fire that has like something that it's protecting. Usually the queen of wands is very out and open, but there's something here that you're protecting. Maybe it's your reproductive capabilities. I don't know, because it's like the eggs. She's protecting the eggs. Could be protecting a child or children around you, or the potential for that. And then flight. But also think about that. What do birds hatch out of but eggs? These are so different, but in some ways they're so similar. And right? Like leaving this behind. When I saw this card and I pulled this fifth one out, I just envisioned this bird having been sort of trapped behind all of this debris. Maybe it even served as a place of safety, shelter, while you did your internal work here, and kind of like flying out and flying up out of that and leaving it all behind. So even like the baggage from the past, you may even have utilized that in a way that it sheltered you. It kind of like it was easy to sit underneath it all and be weighted down by it. And now it's time to fly out and to fly up, up, up and away. What do you have at the bottom? You have the Two of Swords, the Mother of Swords. You have the Seven of Swords, and then you have the Six of Cups. You have two mothers here, the Mother of Swords and the Mother of Wands. Lots of sword energy in your underlying. So I do want to say, like, you know, looking after yourself in physical ways, but this is also like your emotional, spiritual, and obviously some sort of mental process that's been going on. So you like, if you look really good physically, like if you've been looking after yourself, maybe you've made a little more money, you got a really nice little car now, or whatever, however that might be showing up, it's more than skin deep here. It's definitely more than skin deep, Virgo. It's like you can't make a decision about something now. Like there's something you don't know. I feel like this Queen of Swords is, you know, would understand. Do you cut something out? Do you go this way? Do you try to learn more about it? This is kind of like, to me, kind of sitting on the fence a bit. And then this is just like getting out of there. Although this often feels like there's some sort of a secret with this. This secret's been going around on my readings lately, like truth coming out and secrets. So I don't know, maybe you're trying to figure out a secret. Maybe you have a secret. Maybe there's some sort of information that you don't know. and you can't really apply it to some sort of decision here because it's like a missing piece. And you're really trying to see this clearly, but you're not getting any answers. And then the Six of Cups is at the bottom. Maybe you're trying to figure out, well, it could be things from your past, how those had an effect on you in terms of your root system, your foundation, the nutrients that you find to kind of fuel your journey of your life here. It could be something broad like that. It could be something also more a little specific, like connections that you have, connections with people from your past, soulmate tribe, trying to identify these people. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, there's an extended. The link is at the top of the description if you jump to it. No. See, I'm not pushing you by anything. Oh dear. That's also the best kind of sales tactic. You just walk in, you tell them what you got. Yeah, okay, no. Take it or leave it. All right, the Nine of Pentacles. What is Virgo? Wow. It's like, yeah, this is like Empress in, see, I learned some stuff. I'm reading some books, I'm learning things. Look, the Ten of Pentacles. You're taking your 9. That is the next step. You're doing things in the right order. So you're going from the 9. You're doing these really, really wonderful things. You're creating a foundation. Now, so I was reading about this one yesterday. Last night. What was that and what? Capricorn. Saturn? I think it's Saturn and Capricorn. So it can be kind of confining, but this too, this energy specifically is about hanging on to what you have or trying to build sort of a little nest egg, but that can be because you are anticipating a bit of a drought, or you've been through something already that's causing you to think, well, I need to hang on to some stuff. So I kind of feel like maybe you are working on some sort of physical or financial abundance here, but it's going to pay out into something really, really big. Like you're taking the right steps to a completion here, to a fulfillment. My nose looks really burnt. Sorry. Yeah, I've been outside, so I'm getting sassy now. My Aries Gemini has finally been released from confinement. So you're doing good things, Virgo. The Hermit. What kind of stuff have you been discovering about yourself in this Hermit energy? Wow. Yeah, it's very self-reflective. The Hanged Man and the Eight of Cups. So really trying to get a different perspective and almost achieving that different perspective when you remove yourself mentally and emotionally and physically from people, outside sources that aren't you. Like this is really, really self-reflective, but not just looking at, not just looking at yourself, but maybe seeing yourself in a new way and then seeing how you fit into that. So this is the energy here. This Mother of Wands, I'm really curious about. There's something about the eggs. The Mother of Wands. Wow, the Ten of Swords and the Hermit. It took you a long time to get here. Oh, you are protecting your own rebirth. You have been protecting your own rebirth. What hatches out of the eggs, too, are birds. And here we have that. That's what you're protecting. That's what the eggs symbolize. Your own rebirth. You have two tens here, two heavy tens. The Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. And the Hermit. The Hermit is what's taking you through this. A death of the ego. Oh, what did I do here? A death of the ego? So I'm just kind of with this Hermit card appearing twice too with this Ten of Swords. I'm sort of envisioning like the death of the ego. Almost this space, this vacuum that's been created in the mind because of that gone, that loss. and what comes back in. But it's almost as if like taking a singing bowl and resonating it through your mind. I know this is really out there, but resonating it through your mind and clearing the vibrational space. So the vibrational energy that used to exist when that concept of who you were was there, like clearing that out, clearing it out. There you go. You're going to hatch out of your egg and fly away with the Judgment card. The Judgment card. I can't even. I can't believe that card came out. I know, I guess it was like that. I don't think that part matters. I'm not going to show you yet. I can't believe it. You don't need that crazy app. You can just come to my channel. I'll tell you everything. Okay, you got the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So this Judgment, like where you're coming up, usually it's like people coming up out of the coffins and being alive again, a rebirth. It's been healing. You've been spent a lot of time healing. It's almost as if you could say, Virgo, you've been working on the mental, emotional, spiritual aspect of yourself. And what's kind of showing up is the physical aspect of that, like new beginnings, new opportunities here. Are you ready for what this last card was? It's the last card in your reading. Remember what we talked about this was? This is like the pre-Empress energy. And then you got the Empress. I told you. You don't need to go nowhere else. I'm telling you everything. What do you have at the bottom? You have the King of Swords at the bottom. And it's reversed. I think you're going to find that truth. There is like a little bit of mystery here with your underline. What is this truth for you? There's the, oh, see? Like, somebody who's a real kind of thinker, like a Virgo. It's funny because you're such a thinker, but you're earthy. But I would, you know, I also feel like you're very comfortable in sword energy, like air energy with the mind. And that's what's going on here. I feel like there's something for you, some sort of connection for you with somebody through the mind, needing to be connected to someone through the mind, walking away from connections that don't feel right. Your mind is telling you no. But there's some sort of hidden truth here. It feels like there's something hidden from you and you're not able to make a decision. You don't know where to go. But with this, as your underline, I feel like there's some sort of truth that will be coming out for you. I'm just like that. My face is hot. Thanks, Virgo. I'm going to go do the extended. I'm going to pull out where the energy is going to continue to go for you and guidance. But again, you don't have to take it. You don't have to take the guidance. Thank you, guys. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye. Oops.